What is going on? This is Rue's Reviews, where we keep it for real, for real. I am Rue, aka the Culture Black Kid.
I'm Ifoma, aka Ippy.
And this is our Singles of the Week, bar for bar, where we have 10 local artists to go back and forth about whether we were here for this, whether it depends on the day, whether we're feeling iffy about it, or if we're teetering somewhere in between.
Yeah.
So, without any further ado, let's kick it off with the heres, work our way down to the iffies, if there are any, or if there are any heres to start with in the first place. But yeah, wherever we want to start, let's go from there. So, Ivy, let's get started.
Let's go. First here for this is Heartbeat by Annabelle Scobie featuring Cherry Ripe. I love this song a lot. I love the emotion and the darkness that's conveyed by both those girls, especially Cherry. She really fit herself perfectly on this track. Maybe even overpowered Annabelle just a little bit on her own song. But regardless, I favor this a lot more than her previous single. And yeah, this song makes me really excited for whatever project that Annabelle is preparing. I have my eyes on you, Miss Ma'am. Yeah.
Nice. My first here for this is Hellcat Speedracer Jump featuring Kobe D. Very interesting to hear Kobe over this kind of production, especially after his Chapter 26 project, which I love. Yeah, it's just a fun collab, very left field, hook is hard. Very curious to hear what's next.
Easy. Next one for me is Perfect Self by Domengo. I just love the messaging behind this song a lot, and I love the backing so much. Very good choice. Also, his use of his voice is very great to me. I feel like it is a lot more different to what I typically expect from Domengo. So kind of like Annabelle, I'm excited to see what he's cooking up. And yeah, one more time for the storytelling. He's very clear and consistent with his messaging throughout the track. So yeah.
No, for sure. And I'm going to go right off the back of that. Domengo, Perfect Self. As a here for this, teetering depends on the day, actually.
Okay.
I think this one is probably one of my favorite composed Domengo songs. I can also hear the growth already from his 10 Weeks mixtape that he put out last year. I always love how honest he is in his songwriting. I love it so much. Sometimes it can be at a fault, but I love the way he put it in this one, and he keeps it all the way real. Production is super raw too. Yeah, I'm just curious to hear what follows this for me to appreciate the song even more.
Yeah.
As I wrote as my con. Not really a con, but yeah.
Easy. Okay, my next one is Identity by Big Noda. Certified classic. Oh my God. This is a song that is really up my alley. I love the guitar riffs. I love how hardcore it is. Love the messaging as well. And I honestly wish he went a little bit more heavier. I can't lie. That is so iffy. Yeah. And I wish he just went a little bit more heavier and like hit that like deep hardcore punk sound. But I love that Briggs is showing his variation. I think it's quite amazing. And also, once again, excited to see what comes from this. So, yeah.
Sure, for sure. Just to confirm, you're here for that on the Domengo and the Big Noda? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I heard. I couldn't remember
so
if I
far
heard you.
here for this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Big Noda, which is Briggs, Identity. I'm also a here. Teetering depends. I think it's super cool to hear Briggs really switch it up on this style. I think he suits it. He really suits it. Some rappers try and go in that style and it does not work for them, but I think he has such a in-your-face energy that it works amazingly.
Yeah.
Love the messaging like you said, and not a con. I'm just keen to hear how he continues to develop this sound. So, yeah, Big Noda, Identity.
Eat Swar. All right, next one, Jamaica Moana with Tug of War. Here for it. Hype as hell. Yeah, Jamaica really delivered once again. They have never really been an artist to kind of release anything mediocre of the sorts to me. And this is just a continuation of that. I love the song. I love the production. It is so bouncy, and yeah, their lyricism, it's down. It's just a track to get down and dirty too. So I'm here for it 100%.
For sure. Something I am also a here and teetering depends is Vivi Ace, Fred Again. I think Vivi Ace is consistent. Very consistent, solid performance, but I think Ace has catchier songs and more interesting beats. Choc Chip, for example. So yeah, whilst I enjoy it, I think Ace has better things up his sleeve. So that's why I'm here. Depends.
Valid. My next here for this is crazy. But Crutch by E4E. I wasn't really mad at this one.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, E4E. E4E, yep.
I was waiting.
Don't worry, FBI told me that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I wasn't really mad at this one. I think this is the type of track that I'll be reaching to a lot more regularly in this period of time. I loved the momentum and the building of the song. And yeah, honestly, this is my fave E4E track. Very airy at some points while being very messy, like organized chaos in a very good way. I really rate this one.
What I am, as I slowly transition into my depends, my first one is Keanu Rain. Keanu is always smooth with his performance quality and tracks, great vocals, cute track indeed. I just think I've heard more interesting stuff from him, but this is nice. So, yeah.
Valid. I have one more here for this. It is Jump by Hellcat, Speedracer, and Kobe D. Oh my God, like 10s across the board. Out of all the singles, I'm sorry, I have to crown this one champion. This is a track that is very me, honestly, kind of like Identity. I love the energy so much. I have no faults and I have no notes. Production is crazy and Kobe D fit really seamlessly on it. So yeah, insane on my daily rotation right now.
Nice. I am going to say Annabelle Scobie, Cherry Ripe, Heartbeat, depends on the day. I like how open it is production-wise, really lets the track breathe. I like what both of them bring to the table. I think I just need more time to cook on it. I think I was very rushed with the listening experience, and but I liked what I heard from the very quick listen to it.
Valid. My next one is a teeter between Here for This and Depends on the Day, which is Fred Again by Vivi Ace. I'm between this one. I enjoyed it, but I just feel like there's something holding me back, and it's not the best that it could be. I honestly I don't know. I loved his bars and the beat is insane. And I'm always going to be here for drill, but I just don't see myself listening to this on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I just feel like it could have been stronger in some elements.
Have you heard Choc Chip?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna show you that after.
Done.
Jamaica Moana, Tug of War, depends on the day for me. Jamaica's always gonna bring energy. Hands down, if there's one thing Jamaica is gonna do, they are gonna bring energy. To bring a point from our Devora conversation, I think this one hits harder in a live setting.
Yeah, this one does.
But that's just me.
No, I agree.
So if you, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say on that. Jamaica Moana, take a walk.
Easy. I'm going on to my solid depends on the day. It is Dull Up by Teether and Kuya Neal and also Stone Set. I think it's a solid track and honestly, it's a Teether and Kuya Neal classic, very much their sound. I just think I needed a little bit more. It's kind of like the E4E track, it's organized chaos, but I think I needed a bit more organized within the chaos. Yeah, I like the production a lot though. It makes the song better for me. But another note is that this kind of annoyed me. It ends a lot earlier. So like there's 20 seconds left on the song and it's just done. But I think they could have just added a bit more bars, a bit more writing in there, and that would have elevated a bit more because it's kind of just dead very instantly. Some depends on the day for me with that one.
Okay, fair enough. Another one that I am depends on the day for is the E4E Crutch. I like it. Really spacey, wobbly guitar effects, nice addition in the production throughout the first half. Again, I think similar to the Annabelle Scobie Cherry Ripe, I need more time to cook on it. I think I, again, didn't have enough time to properly delve into it. However, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
Valid. My other depend on the day is Rain by Keanu. I like the production on this song and Keanu's voice is very angelic. This is actually my first time listening to him. I just feel like the music was overpowering him. And yeah, I got lost in the music and had to snap back to go, oh my God, he's singing. I'm sorry, I have to listen, which kind of took it away from me. But that's my only vice. I just wish it was mixed a bit differently.
Okay, fair enough. Another one I was depends on the day for was Colored Noise by Any Means, featuring Jordan Greig. I like the sample chop throughout. I like the little samples at the end. DMX and I don't know. I'm just gonna assume 3 6 Mafia, but it's probably not. It's probably someone else from Memphis. And I think Jordan's performance over it is solid too. I just don't think it's anything too crazy.
That's my next one and my final one. But that one is a here for this teeters on. Oh no! Oh my god! Sorry, it's a depend
depends.
on the day teetering to feeling iffy. Yeah, it's I was really 50-50 with it. Hence it's standing. I think it's great. I just felt just very indifferent towards it. There was nothing about it that kind of jumped out to me. I did like, I guess the production, but it was just I wasn't convinced. It was very baseline, very middle ground. So yeah,
Okay.
no solid feeling iffies though.
No, for sure. But I do have a solid feeling iffy, which is the Teether and Kunanil dial up featuring Stone Set. I think the production was interesting. I do definitely thought that the production caught my ear. However, out of the singles that they have put up in the lead up to their Yearn for project, I think that's what it's called. This is probably my least favorite,
Yeah.
and I think it was over way too quick for it to really develop. It went like this, and
Yes.
like you said with the chaos, it was a little more chaos and a little less organized, and which did make for interesting production, but kind of made a little bit of a mess in the same place.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, that made it a feeling iffy. I was debating whether it was a teetering, but I think I had to lean more towards feeling iffy. But yeah, 10 up, 10 down, bar for bar. Those are our singles. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.